What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I am Dustin.
And I'm V.
And we are coming to you today from a new kayak spot in Southern California, Liberty Station.
Yes, this spot is actually in the Liberty Station. This spot is really cool because Liberty Station itself has tons of restaurants and shops and stuff like that you can go out for a little food snack after the kayak. But this spot's actually going to cruise along the small little channels and then take you out to the oceans or to the harbors. We haven't done this one yet, so this is our first time. And it's right next to the airport, the San Diego airport. So you see airplane going through and everything like that. And then we actually bring out our friends today. This is
old
friends. Suzanne, Adam, and my sister. So they're going to be in the... All right, we'll see you guys on the water.
Liberty Station is a really neat place. What was once a Naval Training Center has now turned into a thriving neighborhood go-to with tons of history, culture, and a huge selection of amazing food. In today's video, we will be launching our kayaks from the boat ramp that is located in the very corner of Liberty Station. This parking lot can fill up pretty quickly, and if you're bringing heavier kayaks like our crescent line tackles, it might be a great idea to bring a cart to get them down to the water. Most of the kayak spots that we go to have beach launches, so launching from a boat ramp was a little bit of a new experience for us. As we arrived at the ramp, we also noticed one of the boats used by the Kanaka Outrigger Canoe Club. We met one of their super nice members and we would love to go out on a paddle with them sometime. There were some mats down on the ramp to help give us some traction and to keep us from scratching our kayaks, but if these aren't there, be careful because this ramp can get pretty slippery. There are a lot of different options here as far as routes go, some of them even go all the way out to the ocean. In this video, we are going to be doing one of the easier routes, but we still ended up putting in just under 4.5 miles. The first mile out should be really nice because there will be little to no boat traffic, and if you visit on a calm day, the water should be nice and smooth. One of the great things about this spot is that not only do you get to take advantage of that nearly perfect San Diego weather, but as we mentioned before, you will be paddling right by the runway at the San Diego International Airport. I'm almost tempted to bring some anchors next time so we can stop, eat lunch, and have the planes fly right over the top of our heads. Once we were out on the water, we spotted that Kanaka Outrigger Canoe Club again, and they were getting after it. Those guys are in very impressive shape. Another great thing about this spot is that if you don't have your own water toys, you can rent some. Companies like West Coast Paddleboard Rentals has paddleboards and kayaks that you can rent. They're located directly on the waterfront behind the Courtyard Marriott. At the end of the nice, calm waterway, you will come to two bridges. The first one is a pedestrian bridge, and the second one will have you crossing under North Harbor Drive. I'm not sure why, but there's just something so fun about kayaking under bridges. Maybe it's just that it kind of breaks up the monotony of just open waterways. Just a small warning, after passing underneath the second bridge, you're going to encounter a lot more boat traffic and possibly some rougher water.
After you pass under the bridge, it appears that you have a little bit of a decision to make. Heading off to the right will take you out towards the ocean, and making a left will take you into a harbor. So we're going to go left, check out the harbor.
Welcome to the West Basin. On your right side, you'll find a ton of cool boats and yachts, and also directly in front of us is Harbor Island. This is a man-made peninsula that was created in 1961 using harbor dredgings. It measures 2 miles long, but it's only a couple hundred feet wide. And if you've ever wanted to live on an island, I hate to break it to you, but it's not gonna be here. No permanent residences are allowed here because the area falls under the law governing public tidelands. It was really fun paddling around and exploring the waterways inside the harbor. We love checking out all of the boats, but you do need to be careful. because unlike a lot of the yachts inside Huntington Harbor that are usually parked, if you haven't seen that video, be sure to click in the upper corner, a lot of these yachts are out and on the move. Kayaks and paddlecraft are supposed to have the right-of-way, but I'm not about to get into a game of chicken with a giant yacht. In addition to the yachts, the other thing that you need to watch out for is that there are boat and wave runner rentals inside the harbor. Some of these people on the boats and wave runners have never operated a watercraft before, so they can be doing some pretty weird things. Watch out for those guys. If you're planning on paddling the West Basin on weekends or holidays, expect to be in some pretty choppy conditions. Being confident in your kayaking and possibly even swimming skills is a good idea here. There is also one other challenge that you might be facing, and we'll get to that in just a second. Once you reach the Sheraton Hotel, the waterway will come to a dead end, and this is where you turn around to head back. And that's where we met up with that other obstacle I was just talking about, and it is a strong headwind. Even though the West Basin portion of the paddle is only about 9/10 of a mile long, that headwind made it feel like it was a lot longer. And the other challenge is that there is a rocky shoreline for most of it, so if you need to pull over to take a break, that is not an option at this point. But luckily we did get a break when we finally arrived at Spanish Landing Park Beach. Just be sure to be careful when you pull up to the beach because there are some barnacle covered rocks that would scratch up your kayaks pretty bad. This is a really nice park with a lot of amenities. There are picnic tables, shade, playgrounds for the kids, and restrooms. And there's also a nice little beach if you just want to relax in the sand for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, we were looking for any way possible to cheat that headwind a little bit on the way back. We ended up walking our kayaks to the other side of the beach, and that saved us about 1/10 of a mile of paddling into that wind. The good thing is that it's only about 1/4 of a mile from the end of the beach till you're back at the bridges. From here on out, we would just be in a crosswind, and that's much more manageable. We would like to come back and go the other way next time because there is still much to be explored, like America's Cup Harbor and Shelter Island. You can also go to North San Diego Bay, but that is a major shipping channel, and you're going to be dealing with some big boats out there. You're going to be fighting some really choppy waters, and kayaking could be pretty challenging. As we neared the end of our paddle, I couldn't help but paddle through one more tight little gap. What can I say? I'm easily amused, and the light tackle's always up to the challenge. And just like that, we were back.
So that pretty much does it for Liberty Station. I think it was pretty cool. Besides that headwind that we had to fight for a bit, that was tough.
That headwind was some. Oh, I said again. But no, it's pretty cool because you can see the airplane taking off from the airport. That one stretch right here, it's mostly calmer. There's no boat, so if you're a beginner, it's perfect for you. Once you get out to the harbor, it gets a little choppy, very choppy.
Yeah, a lot of rental wave runners, rental boats, rental yachts. So, you know, you have to kind of be careful because not always people with a lot of boating etiquette when they're doing the rental thing. So just keep an eye out for that.
But yeah, it's a cool spot for a morning paddle. Hopefully not on a windy day. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that headwind.
I would like to come back and go the other way sometime and just see what's over there too.
But yeah, we're done. So we're gonna go grab some food. Liberty Station has tons of little food options and stuff, as I said in the beginning. So once you're done, strap on your kayaks and then go get food.
Yummy.
I really go.
All right.
Bye.